folks? It's your boy Marcos, kicking it off here, Manic Monday Part 1, and hopefully this Metal Gear video came up yesterday. My apologies for it being late. It wasn't me. It was you two. It was just processing all day. I'd come back to it, still be processing. I'm like, what we processing? I deleted it. I tried re-uploading it, still processing. I'm like, homie, ¿por qué tarda tanto esto? And just kept going and going and going and going forever. All right, so this is my man Christian right here. He suggested this last week, a couple weeks ago. I don't remember when the hell it was. Let me remind you guys as well. I should mention this as well. From now on, you know, the Manic Monday things, we've only got a few more left till Ghost comes out anyway. But if you want to throw down your classes over there, do it on the Manic Monday video itself and check this goon out. I'm like, come on, man. I'm trying to get up here. Oh, man. Because I now changed Friday to, you know, Grand Theft Auto. Or, well, there's going to be something different this Friday. But I changed Friday to, you know, whatever the hell I feel like. You know, we're going to freestyle it a little bit more than the freestyling we were doing before. So no point in throwing down on the Grand Theft Auto video your Manic Monday. Just throw it on the Manic Monday video. I'll jot them down like I normally do. Throw them in the hat. Whatever happens, happens. It'll be a beautiful time. So, Christian, I only half read his comment, though. I feel kind of bad because when I went to go double check who the hell it was, he like told me like he wanted certain kill streaks in the game mode or whatever. Yeah, I didn't even read that part. My fault. I just read like the first like sentence and I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. It's kind of work. You give me a good idea, I don't finish reading the end of the idea. I can read like half of it. I'm like, that's a really good idea. So it's basically the 5 standard classes, the 5 classes you get to start off the game, which I had to look up because I don't remember what the hell these things were. And basically it's a Scorpion. There's the M1216, the shotgun guy, the 4 burster, the 4 whatever, you know what I'm talking about, the 4 shot thingy jiggy. And 27, this LSAT, and then I think the XLR. Oh, I had to stop right there. No, the XPR. Whoops. Oh, sorry. Guilty as charged. XLR, man. I actually have like 6 or 7 XLR cables lying around my house, man. Like XLRs are really important. A lot more important than this XPR. I can tell you that. This is the first time, by the way. It's a historic moment on my channel where you guys just witnessed right there. It doesn't seem like much, but it is a lot. That is the first time I've ever used a bouncing Betty in Black Ops 2. I've never equipped it. I've never used it. I have the emblem thingy for getting the whatever amount, 200 kills or whatever it is for bouncing Betties, just from hacking other people's stuff. I've never actually equipped it. I've never used it. That's that. All right, so this Scorpion class right here. That's very interesting. We're going to talk about, you know, whether they're good classes, bad classes. I mean, I know we're late to the program over here, but it's good reassessing it, you know, after we've been through, like, the whole game's life cycle. How, why, what, like, why would, like, you put the M1216? Here's my theory on the standard classes. I think they're trying to show you the new things that there are in the game. So they're always good. There's going to be some classes where they use the wild cards on the bottom. There's going to be some classes where they use, obviously, if they have any different perks, they're going to try to use that. They're going to try to use the you know, either the double attach. I think maybe it's the LSAT. One of the guns has, or maybe it's the 27. I don't know. One of the guns has like the primary fighter one. The shock charges, obviously, they're going to throw that over there. C4 and whatnot, anything that's kind of been remodeled, they're going to try to use over in this game. The one thing I'm pretty surprised that is missing is the EMP grenade. I thought the EMP grenade would be pretty essential, something that I missed, especially, this always happens at Manic Monday. I ran into, this is my first game right here, playing, switching through the classes and whatnot. First game, raw, unadulterated, unfiltered, but I ran into so many people now that I didn't have EMP grenades, I didn't have engineer, that guy just annihilated. I think hurt me in real life. It's the LSAT, the one with the 3 things. Okay. I ran into so many people in the trophy system, obviously, something else, which, I mean, it was already Modern Warfare 3, but hey, bring it along for anyone who hadn't used it. The luck that I have sometimes, so that, like, you know, I'll play, you know, games with my engineer, and, you know, I normally have engineer, I normally have the EMP grenades and whatnot, and I'll run into 1, 2 goons where I actually, like, are using equipment and whatnot, but, of course, the sensor grenade also a new thing that they wanted to include over here, but, of course, when I play with none of that equipped, when I can't even change my classes, that's when I'm running into thousands of bouncing Betty goons, shock charges everywhere, flashbangs all over the wazoo. It's just crazy, man. And I was just sitting there, I was like, man, and I actually played a game, which you might see in a way, say on Wednesday coming up. After I got my second Manic Monday video, these guys were still in the lobby, so I was like, oh, you still here? Okay. Now that I can actually change my classes, wait till I drop some EMP grenades. And honestly, I'd throw an EMP grenade, I'd get, I don't know, 200 points. Almost every other EMP grenade I threw. It was crazy, man. Just the amount of like equipment that these guys were using over there. So it's Manic Monday. It's always a struggle for you. But yeah, I think that's the main goal when they try to make these new classes. I'm curious to see what the new classes are in Ghost. I'm not sure if they announced them yet or not. I don't really care. I haven't really looked into too much Ghost. I like the alien mode that they have and all this other stuff that they're doing. I'm not looking into it. I'm done. I tapped out. I'm just gonna get it, buy it, love it. Hopefully, hopefully if it's not bad. If it's bad, then I won't love it. But it's Call of Duty, man. It's always good. And I do that with games, period. Like anything Assassin's Creed, I've kind of tapped out. I don't want to hear about it. I'll play the game when it comes out. Same thing with Batman as well. Those games, I know I'm going to get them, so I don't got to look at them anymore. I'd rather be surprised and ruin the experience. And that's one thing, you got to draw your line. And everyone's different, I know the Pokemon game that came out earlier last week, or it came out like a couple days ago. There was some people that were dying to see what the Mega Evolutions were and what they looked like, and I can't wait. And there was other people that were like, yeah, man, once I heard like this game was gonna be the shit, I stopped like listening to stuff for like a year. Like I don't need anything else. And I'm more in that kind of realm. And it's tough to be with. And this guy's just coming up here with a knife. I'm like, come on, homie. It's tough to be in that realm nowadays. With the internet, everything's so connected. Even for example, when the soccer game's on, and I can't watch them because I'm at work or something. Maybe I'll watch them a little bit later. I can't log online. Like I just can't. Like I can't touch the internet because A, it's my homepage, and B, even if I somehow get off my homepage, I'm looking at it. I'm gonna go on Twitter. Someone's be talking about. I'm on Facebook. Somebody talking about. So it's tough to kind of hide yourself from these situations. But if you can manage to pull it off, I think it's still the reward's still there and the experience is still there. And being surprised. And honestly, you're not surprised enough in video games as we are. And when we are surprised, that's what makes the really great games. BioShock, for example, which I mentioned is one of those jaw-dropping games that I had. It's because I didn't really know much about it at all. I knew I saw the trailer. It was a Big Daddy, which I didn't know what the hell it was at first, with like a wrench, like about to like beat up a girl. Some dude with a wrench about to beat a girl up. And I'm like, what is going on in this game? Like, I got to check this shit out. This shit's nuts. If I look too far into it, I might have, explored the whole Rapture situation. I would have not been as impressed over there by Andrew Ryan and the whole crew down there. All right. So, let's talk about some of these classes. For example, this one right here, the XPR. Oh, man. Well, let's leave the XPR alone. The Scorpion class. This was probably the one I used the most when playing through this. I think the first two times I Prestige, I used the M27 class. I was still very heavy into my assault rifle. I still think that was the way to go. And then Hussein brought me on to the C4, and then he was like, hey, use the Scorpion, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, let's try it out. I already did a Manic Monday with the Evo. Go check it out. It's over there in the playlist. I always put the playlist down in the description. If you guys missed something, you can always watch it over there. If you're just bored, you want to see 1,000 of them, you can watch them over there in the description. But the Scorpion Evo, it's a good gun. It packs a lot of punch, man. That thing can shoot quickly. If you could get that thing on aim, you'll be doing some serious damage. Shoutouts right there to the bank shot I got on that dude right there. Tomahawk post death, and I was so confused over here because attack inserts. That's one thing I don't need anything in my life. So M1216 class, I think one of the main things that I really don't use and don't like is attack inserts. I don't really know where to put them. I don't really need them because I feel I know the spawns well enough that I don't really. I'm good. Like I'm good. I'm good. Oh, how does that song go, man? That's off the new Drizzy Drake album. If you haven't checked out the Drizzy Drake album, you gotta make sure you check it out. It's okay. It's not Take Care, but it's pretty good. It's really sad though. There's a lot of poets that say, "I'm good, shorty, I'm good." I forgot how it goes, but it's a pretty good song. That man pops me up over there. Good for you. The M1216 class, I think, is pretty good. It's a shame they didn't put my man Velocity's remix class right there with the suppressor on it. That would have been a lot better. That class is dope also in the Manic Monday video. How about that, man? We got a lot of these. I don't think I've ever done M27 Manic Monday. I'm pretty sure. I really like the M27, man. It's still up there. I mean, I'm not going to say it's one of my favorite ones. My favorite, check this my dude out here. I'm like, yo, you've been putting up way too much damage right here, homie. I'm coming over here on the other side. I'm like, come on, man, let me snipe you. Nope. All right. Deuces, buddy. And I come up over here, I think I pull up the sniper rifle on this man. Yes, sir. Let's go. Kind of modest quick scope, not really, but hey, we'll count it. I'm wrapping this video up right here. Lightning striking the whole crew. Is he loving the crew? And then the dual Cat 40s. The video game array, they already knew what they were doing. They knew that those dual Cat 40s were going to be lethal. They wanted to give it to him early, bro. So what's that? It's 41 and 13, 19. I can't tell, man. These numbers are so small, and I'm also half blind in my right ear. So that really helps out. It doesn't help out the cause too much. My man, let me introduce you to the dual Cat 40s. It's a big no-no, man. See, that's one thing I wouldn't put in my introduction to the game in the introductory classes. But whatever, 41-19, not bad. 26 confirmed. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure you check out part 2, because that's when we did these guys dirty. Deuces.